Hello everyone, welcome back in Omikron, and what happened last time is that we beat up a demon and we discovered the traitor in the Awakened, and now we're gonna go over and see Boz, is what's supposed to happen. I don't know if we're ever coming back here. We can't go in Yob's training room. I'm just gonna go around and see if we can say goodbye to anyone. Well, that's the door that that Meshkan is in. Of course, Meshkan is dead, so we're not exactly going to say goodbye to him, I guess. We can't go in there. All right, so it seems like everything's locked, I guess. Dagobah is where we just came from. Oh, we can't go back in there. Make sure there's no one in the library. Anyone in here? I doubt it. Probably not. Nope, no one in there. Okay. Can we talk to Krill? Can we, rub Krill's face in the fact that we found the traitor and he did it? No, we cannot. That's disappointing. I wanted to make sure that Krill knew I found the traitor. Me. I found the traitor. No, I better not disturb them. They are very busy, as always. Just gotta make sure they know. Make sure they know who saved everyone. Nothing new to tell Jenna. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Let's get to the surface. So we were given the address of Boz's house. We're going to see if he's going to show up there and see what he has to say to us. I mean, he's the reason that we joined the Awakened. He's the reason we've been doing these missions, is because it's supposed to be the case that he's going to help us. We just want to get our soul out of Omikron and back into the real world. I say real world. Of course, Omikron is a real world. It's a living, breathing world. It's very convincing. Haven't you been convinced? Of course you have. Of course you have. Let's take a look at our map. Alright, so taking a look at the addresses. Oh, I see Boz's house. It's to the north of us where we are. One other thing I was wondering about, though. Let me take a look at something. We have an apartment key. 517 Green Book Road. Oh, it's in Anakba. Okay, so we should go back there as well. See what's in his apartment. Or our apartment now, since it's our body. But first, we're going to head to see Boz. Maybe he's finally going to be able to give us some advice on when your soul has been pulled into another world through a video game, how do you get it back? I mean, honestly, it hasn't been an inconvenience to me since I've been going about my daily life, even though I know my soul isn't actually in my body. I know that it's in Omikron. But it could be gotten by demons at any time, is the thing. And I need to make sure that I can get my body out of there, back into the I keep saying real world. They're both real. They're both very real. I need to get my soul back into my body so I don't need to worry about demons anymore. And can Boz help me with that? Is the question. Okay. This is Boz's house. It's not much of a house. It's just like a room with a computer in it. Oh God, what did I just describe myself? Okay, let's read this. Sacrifice to Ancient Gods. Let's examine that. Okay. The Shassanut Sacrifices by Av Yahweh. Old legends tell that before the Cobalt Wars, one tradition of the primitive Sashuit population was to offer one of their virgins as a sacrifice to their gods. In return, the gods gave them one vision of their future. Okay. I mean, I thought I was paying a hefty price by paying 3 rings to get advice on what I needed to do. But back in olden times, you had to sacrifice a virgin to get one vision. So I guess the cost of fortune-telling has gone down. I guess I shouldn't complain. Anything? Is this a thing? I don't think this is a thing. Yeah, I think that's just like set decorations. Is there something on the ceiling? Kinda. What is that? I don't know what that is, but there's something there. Well, let's interact with the magic computer.
So here you are, the stranger in Omikron, conqueror of demons. Dagobah told me much about your exploits. You're not the first video game player to get your soul trapped in this dimension, but you're certainly the first to stay alive so long.
Wow, I thought other people had beaten this game before. Clearly not, since Boz is telling me that I'm the only one to ever get this far in Omikron, so I guess no one's ever actually gotten this far before. Ever. Well, we know he is... we can guess he is Boz, so I'm gonna have to ask the other question. What happened to the other players?
They're now in Astaroth's reservoir of souls. Better to die 1,000 deaths than end up there.
Wow, everyone who ever played Omikron before now is there. You better tell them. Like, if you know anyone who's played this game, or if you've played it yourself, you better know your soul is in Astaroth's Reservoir of Souls. So hopefully I can get your soul out of there as well. I can't promise anything, but I hope I can. Why does Astaroth want the souls of video game players?
The souls here are grey and withered. You can't get much power from them. The juiciest souls are in your dimension. Astaroth created the video game called Omikron in order to capture them, the game you're playing at this very moment.
Gotta have those juicy souls. You don't want those gray and tasteless souls from Omikron. Gotta have those flavorful ones. Okay, so our dimension has the most flavorful, juiciest souls. I got ya. How does Astaroth's trap work?
He uses Omikron to attract souls. He asks players to put their spirit into a body in order to enter our dimension. As soon as the soul has come here, it only takes a demon to catch it and take it to Astaroth, who condemns it for all eternity, which very nearly happened to you.
Yeah, we were only saved by that mecha guard that interrupted the demon back at the beginning when we were attacked when we came in here. So is my soul saved?
No, unfortunately. As long as your soul is a prisoner in Omikron, you run the risk of being caught by a demon and thrown into the reservoir.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at beating them up. I'm not that worried about that. Is there some way I could save my soul?
The only way to save your soul is to kill Astaroth. But nobody knows where he hides, not to mention how to go about killing him.
Could I, beat him up a bit? That would probably work. But I don't want to be damned.
Let me think. There might be a way to find out more about Astaroth. There's an old parchment that comes from the Cobalt Wars. It mentions Astaroth. Perhaps it says something about how to destroy the demon.
Well, I did read that one history book that said that he was summoned during the Cobalt Wars, but I have not seen something from that time period. Where is this parchment?
The parchment is in the central library of Omikron under strict guard at the top of the pyramid. Go to the library and gather together all the information you can find on Astaroth. The survival of your soul is at stake.
The top of the pyramid? Is that in this district? Where is the central library of Omikron?
The library is in the Lahora sector. You'll need a pass to get there. You'll find one somewhere in this house.
Oh, convenient. Could you tell me where? It's your house. You probably would know. Thanks for your help, Buzz.
I placed Jenna at the head of Phalanx 5 to replace Namtar the traitor. I asked her to give you all the help you need.
On that subject, if you're so great, then why didn't you realize that Namtar was a traitor? I don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just asking. Why are you helping me like this?
Something tells me you can help us achieve our goal. An old legend recounts that only a nomad soul can hunt the demons out of Omikron. You may be the one we have been waiting for. I must go. Now the binary tides are turning. May Vigrimuka guide your steps.
Wait, why do you live in a computer? Do you have an origin story or something? Because I'm a bit confused about what's going on there. You used to be human, and now you're in a computer, and now sometimes you can get out of the computer, but not for long. I'd like to know about that, actually. No, okay. I guess that's fine. All right. So there is a pass somewhere in this house. There's something right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Was that there before? I don't remember seeing it. Did it just appear right now? Buzz, this pass is actually pretty valuable. Should you just left it out lying on the floor? You're kind of a slob, Buzz, aren't you? Well, I mean, that's fine. I guess I relate to that. Right. Okay, looks like that we're going to be heading on into a new district. And in that new district is going to be the central library. Can you have a central library when the city's divided into quarters and no one can actually cross between the different quarters? You can't really have a central library in that case, can you? Jean Per's secret console. Oh! Wait, no, I'm sure this is the one we already saw. Yeah, the abandoned baths. But we are going to a new district, which should... maybe that means we have a new secret concert? Maybe. Yeah, this is really Boz's house, huh? There's a gun. So I guess if we didn't buy an octagon, we would find one here. I'm just going to say that I guess Boz does not really need to maintain a house because he's a virtual being who lives inside the net, but, maybe he could, pay someone a little bit to come in and fix up the place every now and again. Just, he's really let it go, is what I'm saying. Alright, so... Alright, first, what we should do is head back to Onikba. Oh, here's our address, actually. We're going to head back there. We're going to take a look at our apartment, see if there's anything there, anything that could be good for us to pick up. We get off at this building that has, just this big... It seems dangerous. It's just a large drop. You can't just walk straight to the door. You have to go around so you can get a gradual... Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's one of these. That's fine. Yep, there he is. Oh, actually, I'm quite low on health. That's true. I didn't restore my health after the Namtar fight, so I guess I should be careful here. That is one problem that you can encounter, is that if you kind of forget how much health you have and you get into a fight, so that can be dangerous. Let's see what I have here. I do have some med kits. Let's just use them right here. Alright, let's go in here. Let's use our apartment key. There it is. Oh, there's something on the floor. Hold on, did I miss that? Okay, no, it's still there. Good. There was something else. Rings, okay. I guess I just didn't pick those up. Alright, how does this guy live? Huh. Well, he's big into a certain look, a certain style. Nothing interesting. Like, it's a very
Drink quite a cola.
Okay, we don't. That's fine. We don't need to do that. Can I not look at that? I guess not. All right, what's on the floor? Trans scans for survive, which I guess is a song. The basis of tar combat. We've read that. We have that one already. Is this a Kloop's beer? It sure is. And over here, got some noddles. You know we love those noddles. Yeah, there's a certain look to this place. What do I want to put in here? Let's put in the noddles, the Kloops, the book, the trance scan. Let's put the potions in there, the concert flyer, sacrifice to ancient gods, Ars Magica, the Besham, the journal. I'll keep the octagon out. Do I need the talisman? Maybe. I'll keep out the talisman. Kind of annoyed that I lost all that ammo. I didn't expect that. I knew I would lose the money when I changed bodies, but I didn't realize I would lose all that ammo as well. No, he's got ammunition for the Hypra. Is this a Hypra right here? Sure is. Alright, so you don't actually have to buy that gun. You can get it here. He's got a large bathroom with a combined shower and toilet. Kale didn't have that. There we go. It's been a while since we've been able to do that in the game. I don't think I can open this box. It doesn't say anything about it. I guess not. It's nothing special. Whoop, okay. Can I sleep on the bed? Or... Are we taller than the bed? Like, if we lay down on that, would our feet be, like, sticking off the edge? Maybe. It's not a large bed. It's barely a bed, really. It's just sort of a small mattress on the floor. Alright, let's put the Hyper away as well. And I guess this is fine for what we have right here. Why is that happening? There we go. What did I want to look? Okay, yeah. Health is fine. Health is doing okay. Alright, doesn't seem like there's really anything else here to look at. That doesn't seem to be anything. Okay, so there actually was some stuff of interest here. I already had the guns. Like, I already had a Hypra. But if you didn't have one, I mean, hey, you got a free one right here, so that's something. Alright, so now what do we want to do? Well, I think it's time to use our Lahore Pass. And we'll see what the next district of Omikron is like. At the same time, we might also want to think about if we want to switch into another body, because I said it before, I'm not exactly all that impressed with this guy's design. Hello, I have a pass. There we go.
Thank you. You are authorized to enter this building. Have a nice day.
You too. So, Anakba was like a dark, dank city. Jaunpur was like much brighter. And this, okay. Venice? Is that what we're doing here? Maybe? Like, we've got canals and such. I guess these are the doors. So we don't have sad face doors anymore. Why are people vanishing? Why is that happening? Hello? Excuse me, I see the names Kanzu and Tetra everywhere I look. What do they mean? Actually, I did know that. Jenna explained that to us. Hi, can I ask you a few questions? Oh, well, okay. If you want to be rude, I guess you have the right to be rude. I would not be, but you can if you want. Let's see. Okay, here's Lahore. So this seems not as complicated as Jaunpur. We can see where the library is. Ooh, a bookstore. What new books might they have? Do they have any new bodies to possess? This one seems unique. There's a link between us. No, not really. She's not paying any attention to us.
Hello. May I get you something?
Maybe. I'd like to buy something. Let's see. Ooh, more of David Kaj's poetry. I wonder if I've already have that poetry. You know, it doesn't say if I already have that. Did I already see the Gospel of Fayenda? I've already seen Masao runes.
Have a nice day.
I know that. It's hard to say what I've seen and have not seen at this point. So we're going to have to take a look through our inventory here. I have so many medkits. I had to spend that money on something. There's the Gospel, so I have seen that. There's Masao runes. The last Dav Itkaj poetry I got was 7209, 7211.
Hello.
This is a different number.
Have a nice day.
We might have new poetry from our favorite poet. In the alleys of Lahore. Lost in the alleys of Lahore, I melt into the azure blue. We might have seen this one. Faceless in the mud, where sliders, canal water reflects my face amid on stones. I think this was actually the first one, the first bit of poetry we read. So I must already have this one as well somewhere in my inventory, in my multi-plan. That's disappointing. It doesn't seem like there were any new books.
Hello.
Have we read all the books? I think we...
Nice day.
Yeah, so far I think we've read all the books. I'm kind of disappointed about that. Could go off that way, but we're trying to get to the library. And if I want to get new books, I guess the library is the place I should be going to. The music is very ambient. Like the music, the tracks of the previous locations we were in had more of a... I'm hesitant to call it a melody, but this really doesn't have much of anything. It's just sort of ambient sound. Let me check the map before I go in here. And it looks like this should be the library. The Lahore Library. It contains all the knowledge in Omikron. The parchment Boz mentioned must be here somewhere. All of the knowledge, huh? Well, I wonder if they have an equivalent to the Dewey Decimal System here in Omikron. I'm gonna have to consult the library.
Did you get to see Boz?
Yeah, actually, we did. Yeah. He told me the only way to save my soul is to kill Astaroth.
I was afraid he'd say that. Killing a demon from the last circle is no easy task. Astaroth is the worst enemy you could face. First, you'll have to discover how to kill him, if there's a way.
The answer might be in a parchment in the library. Oh, but I thought I responded, and now we get to ask a question here. Anything new since Namtar's death?
Boz has decided to abandon our Jaunpur base. After Namtar's betrayal, it would have been too dangerous to stay in the same place.
Yeah, it would be the case that the demons knew all along where your base was. It's kind of odd that they never did anything about that. Where's the new base?
In the cliff, behind Lahora Library. Dakoba and the others are already there.
Okay, so they're just where I am. See you later, Jenna. Okay, so they relocated to here, so maybe I don't actually have a reason to go back to Jaunpur. That might be the case. On parallel universes. Alright, let's have a look at this. The question, are we alone in the universe, has haunted philosophers since the dawn of time. Neutronal physicals open up a new field for this question since it persistently raises the question of existences of universes which are parallel with our own. Some of my mathematical works tend to demonstrate that an infinity of interstitially superimposed universes could coexist in different dimensions of space-time. These universes would constitute one and the same universe, which divided each time an alternative presented itself in its evolution. Our universe would then be a declination of primal universe in which we are no more than a possibility in an infinite field of alternatives. The only thing that Yoram Gadab is not occurring to him is that the way that you connect these universes are through video games. Let me go talk to what seems to be a guard. Maybe he can instruct us on how to use the whatever searching system they have here.
I'm sorry. Only researchers have access to the last floor of the library. Please move along.
And I can be a researcher. Just point me to one, and I'll be him. Alright, so I can't get up there. Access to the occult sciences level of the library is reserved for scientists only. I always say, why can't I go to the occult sciences wing of the library? And they tell me, sir, there is no such thing. Please leave. And then I get very angry and make a scene. I know I shouldn't, but I know they're lying to me about that. All right. Dead languages? Is that what that says? Oh. Wait, I could buy things? It's a library, not a bookstore. That's not how libraries work, David Kaj. Let's see, Gastronomy Under the Dome, Cobalt Wars. Ooh, Birth of Ix Volume 1. We found this one. Okay, so forget about reading all the books. There are a number of books here that I have not read. One thing I know I'm gonna have to keep track of what it is I've read and what I have not, because I'm not sure what I have not. One thing I know I haven't read is The Birth of Ix Volume 1, so we're buying that. In the year 4907, as a result of bad management of resources, there was a great famine in Omikron, followed by the outbreak of a civil war. This unprecedented disturbance in the history of Omikron could easily have been avoided if strategic choices had been made by an honest and competent authority. For this reason, when the Algeria revolt put an end to the reign of Boldo the Mazian in 4922, it was decided that a computer should henceforth rule over human destinies. Sensory devices and cameras would be its eyes and ears. They would provide the computer with the information necessary for it to make optimum decisions in the interest of the city. Humans would have no power except in day-to-day matters and justice. All the Omikron scientists set to work, and 62 cycles later, Ix was born, the most powerful computer ever designed by the human brain. I don't know why we are reading this after the other volumes. It's not like this is... doesn't seem like this has any kind of big revelation in it. Humans could not govern themselves. It just resulted in war, so hey, how about a computer? The computer will make all the hard decisions. Like, I probably could have guessed that was what it was. Hey, here's books on religion. Oh, same thing. So maybe everything will just have the same thing. Yeah, okay. So it's not that they have different books in different sections. Like, if I went to the poetry section, it's just this. Can't talk to him. Alright, so they have a dead languages section. They have religion. Let's see. What is that? That is still dead languages. Odd. That's a very blunt name for a section, isn't it? Here's the dead languages section. Up here is history, economics, It's just the same books. Hey, you look like a unique body. A scientist. That's someone who shouldn't have too much difficulty consulting the book of his choice. I'm guessing that's probably true. Alright, is that all the sections? Considering this is all the information of everything in Omikron, that doesn't seem like a whole lot. There's religion, poetry, dead languages, economics, history, religion. Yeah, I guess that's all. I guess those are all the categories that you need. What else do you need, really? Honestly. Let me just look around a bit more. Is there anything lying around? Yeah, there's something over here. What's this? Tar fight techniques. Is this a different one than what I've seen? Grip techniques. No, I haven't seen this one, but I did figure out the throws. So let's see. Step plus A, hold 1. Step plus B, hold 2. Step plus C, hold... Step plus D. This is kind of oddly worded. So if you make a step and then press A at the same time, you do a throw. So yeah, I figured that out. It seems to be you press either the L or R bumpers, and at the same time you do that, you press an attack button, and you will do a throw, and they're different throws. So I had worked that out already. If I just read a book instead of playing a video game, I wouldn't be here now. You can get absorbed into books. Books have their own dimensions. There's some rings up there, so I can save if I want. Honestly, the thing I'm looking for is anything that'll tell me about a secret concert happening in Lahore, so we can go watch that. I don't think I can talk to any of these people. The Scott Steiner chainmail seems to be a popular fashion here, in this particular district. Have I seen this one? 2 columns stand in the ground. Vigramukha's eye sleeps on high. By the feet, a river swirls down. Follow its path and find your prize. Okay, so I need to find 2 columns in the ground, an eye sleeping on high, and then by the feet there's a river. So a river, 2 columns, there's an eye above it. Follow the path. Alright, I'll try to remember if we come across a location that looks like that. And there's one over here. More fight techniques. I have not seen these. Okay, so I've seen 4-hit combos, 5-hit, 6-hit, 7-hit. Did not see 3-hit. We have the 3-hit fist combo. There's Thunder Feet. Snow Tiger attacks A and B. 3-hit Takayumi A and B. 3-hit Seishin A and B. And the 3-hit Last Circle combo. I don't really have a practice anymore to do that. I don't have Yob. I don't have my fighting simulator. Maybe someone who I could possess has one of those in their house. I don't know. But as for right now, I think that's probably time to say goodbye for right now in Omikron. As we are in this library, we need to access... let's see, what does our... Do we say anything? Okay, yeah. So that has been added to our objectives. But yeah, we're looking for this parchment from the Cobalt Wars. I don't know why that would be in occult sciences. Wouldn't this be in history? Or maybe it talks about the summoning of Astaroth, and as such, it is in the occult sciences section. So we know what we need to do. How much mana do I have, by the way? I might need more than that. I might need to recharge my mana. There's the multi-plan. Alright, so I'm going to get out my mana potion. I'm going to recharge my mana. I think I have a mana potion. If I don't, then I might need to get one. And at that point... Yeah, here's a mana potion. I wonder if that'll give me enough. I don't actually know. I might need to recharge more mana, because it seems that using the reincarnation spell did use a lot of it. So let's get as much as we can out here. And next time, once we get all this, we are going... I assume we're going to possess that one guy that we saw, and then we are going to get all up in the occult sciences section of this library, and we're going to see what it has to say about this Astaroth character. And do I have the reincarnation spell on me? I might have put that away. Okay, now I'm going to get that out. Okay, there. Yes. Now, we'll say goodbye, and next time we will... I guess our body that we have right now, Zauer 940, say goodbye to him, because he's leaving. We are possessing someone else right away next time in Omikron.
Welcome in Omikron.